So guys, hey, how is everybody doing? Welcome to our weekly Team Perseverance team call. It is June 8th, and we are heading into June. And hold on, I'm just fixing the recording here. Hold on. There we go. So it is June 8th, and here's a time for us to come together for our weekly team calls every week. And, I'm excited about sharing, I think, a very important topic tonight with organization. But before we do that, we have some announcements. And for those, again, I apologize. And for those that are just getting on, some crazy hectic things going on for me at work right now. And I just couldn't get on the call at 8:30. And I apologize now if I get interrupted in the call. I'm really not going to try and to get us interrupted too much. So with that, I'm Dave Atkins, your upline Star Diamond coach. And, well, I can't say upline Star Diamond anymore because we have other Star Diamonds. I guess I'm your founding coach of Team Perseverance. And I'm really excited, guys, because our team is just truly growing by the day. And I think we're going to hit 1,200 coaches probably in the next day or two. Just absolutely blowing up. And it's truly because of the work each and every one of you are doing. It's about the team. It's really about what you guys have done. And it's absolutely amazing. But I'm here, and my wife is a coach as well. As many of you guys know, Kristen, and we both work full-time. But we have this awesome opportunity as coaches to come together with all of you and help people each and every day. So with that, I want to get into a couple of announcements and then get right into tonight's call. And I hope everybody has stuff to take notes. And I'm representing the Team Perseverance shirt that we had last year for Summit. Team Perseverance with our logo with the eagle. And then all the logos on the back. Absolutely love it. And wearing it tonight, representing you all. So couple announcements. Number one, the big one, guys, Coach Summit. Coach Summit is almost around the corner. And I want to give a couple announcements because we're going to have, for those that are going to Summit, let me back up even more. It is not too late to go to Summit. And you do not have to be an Emerald, Ruby, or Diamond coach to get there. You can be a coach that is a day old. You can sign up today. This could be your first team call. You can go to Coach Summit. It is once a year, the biggest event of the year. And my income went up 700% after I went to Summit. And if you're not, you really need to invest in yourself for Summit, right? And I'm really fired up about that. If it's important to you, find a way. Guys, this weekend was a life changer. I keep getting these steps, and I feel like it's a secret. I loved when Kelly Delavecchia said she figured out the secret. And the secret was when she started reading and doing personal development, all the things she was learning that she had no idea about. Like, you don't know what you don't know. And this weekend, I made it a point, because Eric Thomas has been such a mentor to me and following him, E.T., and some of the videos I played for you guys, that I just said I have to go see him. He has a conference in Chicago. So I flew out there to Chicago on Saturday morning. I went to the conference Saturday night. And then I had a VIP session with him Sunday morning. I got to have one-on-one time, tell him about the team. I got choked up. I literally had tears in my eyes on how we grew from 50 people to 1,200 and how his motivation has inspired me. But guys, the sessions, literally, and I posted, shook my core. My insides, the things he said rattled me. And it rattled me that because so many of us, the thing that struck me with this business, because so many of us have not grown up in poverty, and because so many of us have not grown up in a third country, we don't realize the opportunity that we have in front of us, so we're playing with it. We're not treating this as we really should be treating this as a business, treating this as a $1 million business. We're playing with it because we really haven't been through, whereas E.T. was eating out of trash cans and homeless. And for him talking about execution and him talking about so many different things, and he got so fired up, I couldn't sleep Saturday night. He brought me the tears when I got to speak to him one-on-one about things on Saturday. I'll admit it. I really got moved by it. And the point I'm trying to make is that, I had to move things around. My wife had to take the kids to my niece's dance recital. My one daughter ended up missing a softball game. Am I a bad father because my kids are missing stuff? No, because the reason being is I'm trying to create a life where I can be home with them, where I can be with them all the time and give them things they never had before. That's why I go to these things, to grow. And E.T. is going to be in Florida and Miami in 2 weeks. And I already know some coaches that are going from another team down there because I let them know about it. But the point is, you need to invest if you can get to Summit and get there. It's going to come back to you a lot. You're going to see the photos at Summit when we go there, and you're going to see what the coaches do the month or 2 months or 3 months or the year after Summit and how their business is going to explode. And you're going to be there watching because you're not going to be able to gain the knowledge and you're going to gain the motivation and thing to make you realize what you're truly part of. Okay? So you can still go to Summit and you can get there. If it's important to you, you'll get there. Like this weekend, I talk about it. And guys, success never goes on sale. And Kristen's like, you're going to share this quick thing that happened to me and I'm going to move on after this. And I'm sorry because I got very fired up this weekend. I rented a car and I was in a hotel and I landed a flight 5 hours before the event started. I just want you guys to hear this. This made me truly realize, like, you know, without struggle, there is no progress. Like I say, E.T. always says. But I was at the hotel and the place was 25 minutes away. And I did not have to check in at 6:40 p.m. 25 minutes away, 6:40 p.m. It started at 7 o'clock. It was 5 o'clock. And I just couldn't sit in the hotel room anymore. I said, you know what, I'm just going to go to the venue 25 minutes away, and I'm going to sit in the car. And I happened to be across the street from the main convention center in Chicago. So I go in the parking garage, and I'm on the second level of the parking garage, and I get in my Kia Soul, it was my rent car that I had, and I only had to go down 2 ramps. And I'm walking out to my car, and a mad rush of people is walking and scurrying to their cars. And I get in the car and it's 5:10 and I pull out of my spot. I go about 1 parking space and I'm stopped. And now it's 5:20. Now it's 5:30. Now it's 5:40. I haven't moved. Now it's 5:50. Now it's 6:10. I'm calling Kristen. I'm like, I'm going to miss this event. I was stuck in the parking lot for an hour. And the next thing I know, it's like 6:15, an hour later, and now I'm in traffic on the interstate. And I'm like, this is unbelievable. Like, I was 5 hours early. I was leaving an hour and a half early, and I want to get to this event. I've been wanting to see this guy for the past 2 years, and I'm literally, you know, going through this struggle. And I feel like it was a sign, guys. Like, I felt like you're going to pay the price to hear Eric Thomas. You're going to pay the price of the things you learn. You're not going to get there and get to sit in the car and wait. So, guys, it just was a sign of this whole process for me. I don't want to get into my story of building this business, but it's always been a battle. It's always been a struggle, and you got to be willing to accept adversity and overcome failure and go through this to achieve this success. And I would have paid $1,000 or done it again to see him. So, moving on, Summit. Couple important announcements. Number 1 is for those that are going, next Monday, 9 a.m. Pacific time, 12 p.m. Eastern time, you will be able to register. I highly recommend that you're somewhere on your phone or at a computer to do that. Myself and Shanna Carlucci, who is a Premier Coach this past year, Premier Coach Shanna got to register early, and Elite Coaches, so I got to register early. Today, we chose, and write this down for some people, the blue track, there's blue and silver, blue track Hall C, C as in Charles, okay? Blue track Hall C, so that's what you want to shoot for. Second, if you go on a Summit, you get to choose a workout on Thursday and a workout on Friday. If you are staying at the Gaylord, I highly recommend that you choose the 2 p.m. workout with Tony Horton. Why? Because our cocktail party, our Team Perseverance party that I arranged, which is at the Wild Horse Saloon, that's where it is at 4 o'clock. It's 4 to 6. So if you choose a workout at 3:15 or you choose a 2 p.m. workout at a different location, after it's done, you got to be shuttled back. You're probably going to end up missing a portion or a part of the cocktail hour with us. It's 2 hours long, okay? So the 2 p.m. workout at the Gaylord, for most of us that are staying there, you can do the workout with Tony, you finish, you can shower, and then you can get to the Wild Horse Saloon, which, by the way, that will be 4 to 6 p.m. Opening general session is walking distance across the street to the NFL Stadium, LG Field. The Wild Horse Saloon's across the street. So I got this place that's across the street, and the kickoff is at 7 p.m. So that's important. 2 p.m. workout, Tony Horton, for scheduling Blue Track Hall C. Number 2, the challenge packs that are on sale are the 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme. Number 3, and now I'm moving quickly, guys, because I know I was talking a little bit and we're running late. Number 3, our challenge groups are starting for the month of June next Monday. And guys, this is the last week of our current challenge group. Are you leading from the front? Are you the speed of the leaders, the speed of the pack? Are you, making sure you're there for your challengers? Are you supporting them? Are you going strong this last week, or are you disappearing, right? Be there for them and use the system. Guys, I can't stress enough. In our coaches page under the files tab is the email message for prospective coaches. Take that and copy and paste it. Please, I beg of you. I still use that message, but I beg of the new coaches. I beg you, even if you're Emerald or even if you're Diamond, I still use it. Don't try to pick up the phone so early and try to talk your way into somebody to be a coach, because we made this script in a way because we know the objections we get. We made the script in a way to make it easy for you guys. So send the message, okay? And let the exit video that will be posted of Kristen and I, let us get that posted, and then you follow up with your people. So that's this week. And then the challenge groups for June always start the third Monday of the month. Why? So that we give everybody time to hit Success Club for that month. So next Monday is a new challenge group. And getting right into recognition. So any questions so far? Anybody? Thank you, Cherie. Cherie said the Pile Challenge Pack is still on sale to the 15th. Any other questions, anybody? No.
David, I have a question. This is Shannon.
Go ahead.
You said that you were able to register today. So this is my first time going to Summit. So what is the registration process like? When does it open? Should I expect to be on hold? What time is the best time to call in? I just kind of would like to give my team some expectations of what to expect when they're registering.
Okay, so 2 things. One is on the coaches page. I think even on the Diamonds page, Shannon, I posted those photos.
Yes, I gave them all that.
And then I also posted a narrative of quick notes. Did you see that?
Yep.
Okay, so I was on a webinar. They let the elite and premier coaches go on a webinar to hear how the sign-up process works. So
okay.
Those screenshots of the PowerPoint.
Okay.
FAQ, write this down, 2940, FAQ 2940 answers everything you just said. But basically, Shannon, I got an email this morning that registration is open. I clicked on the link. I had to put in my email, my coach ID, and then it went through the steps, just like the photos. Pick a track, blue track, silver track. And the track's basically that, what time you're going to go to the general session, which is the main part in LG Field, and what time you're going to have the workshops. So
okay.
Those, the blue track, hall C. You'll see it. You can click on that. And then it's going to take you to the next, so you can select your celebrity trainer workout. So who do you want to work out with on Thursday? Who do you want to work out with on Friday? And it lists all the trainers and the times that they're doing the workout and what location they are at. So you choose that. I'm just saying, when you see Thursday and you see Sagi's workout and Shailene and Tony and Sean T, that the Tony one, 2 p.m. at the Gaylord, if that's where you're staying, just works best for, because I think a lot of our team's going to be there.
Okay.
And ultimately, it comes to another screen. You can get the box lunches, which I highly recommend everybody do, because it's crazy with a lot of people. Pay for it now. And then you're all set. And then when you go to Summit, they're going to give you your stuff and wristbands so you can get access to everything. You're going to do it online. It's no phone call, but it opens up for everybody.
Right.
12 p.m. our time, Eastern time.
That's what I wanted to know. 12 p.m. on the 15th. Right. Thank you.
Go to FAQ 2940.
Okay.
Because that is the answers. It's all the whole Q&A on what you just asked for everything. So I would send everybody from the team there, and I would check it out yourself.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Sorry, guys, again. All right, so moving on, recognition. Let's see where we're at here. All right, so in the 200 club, everybody, these are coaches that are killing it with 200 team volume points or more. We have, I'm scrolling, I see 300s, 200s. Janine Gershinoff at 257. Way to go, Janine. Rachel Marino at 232. Elizabeth Webster at 270. Moving on. Lauren Lavelle at 240. Carrie John at 285. Erin Shambari at 219. Catherine Schinkel at 215. Way to go, Catherine. Who else do we have here? Christina Carino at 250. Christiana, actually, Carino, 250. Beth Hughes Feldman at 277. Shannon Larice at 225. Who else we have in the 200 club? Gina Strecko at 250. Way to go, Gina. And that's it for the 200 club. Now, for the 300 club, we have Michelle. Man, you guys are killing me with the names here. Cespadis at 315. Amy Franchi at 319. What else do we have in the 300 club? Jessica Licalzi at 372. Way to go, Jess. Danielle Imateo at 395. Moving on, 300 club. Laura Schiller at 395. Way to go, Laura. Laura Sheridan, 327. Elizabeth Gard at 315. Way to go, Liz. And that's in the 300 club. In the 400 club, we have, guys, amazing, amazing, amazing. We have Rachel Roth at 417. Way to go, Rachel. One of our newest diamonds on the team. Who else do we have in the 400 club? Kelly Delavecchia at 495, who had her chemo today. Doing well. Kelly at 495. And who else? We have Margaret Michael at 453. Wow, guys, amazing stuff. And 400 club. Darlene Champ at 450. Michelle Della Sala, 415. Jen Holdman, 405. Shana Carlucci, 465. Three of our biggest leaders on the team right there. Success leaves clues. So you hear these higher numbers, make sure you are following these coaches on the team, what they post, what they do, and learn from them. In the 500 club, we have Elizabeth Mangione at 538, who passed the 100-pound mark in weight loss. So, Liz, congratulations. I think you posted that last week, and that's just awesome. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Who else do we have in the 500 club? All right, guys, I'm looking. We have Sharice Nolson at 580, one of other leaders on our team, one of our diamonds, star diamonds. 500. Kara Weiner at 570. Way to go, Kara. And that's it for the 500 club. In the 600 club, do we have, I know we have people above this because our winner absolutely killed it. All right, so that's done with that. Now I'm looking in the 600s. Bear with me, guys. You all deserve for these higher numbers and everybody to be recognized. I don't know if we have 600. Nope, that was it for 600. In the 700 club, I saw one person in 700. Let me just scroll and find that person. Elizabeth Mullenbrook at 715. Way to go, Liz. And I think the next person over that's our winner that absolutely, I just want to make sure I didn't forget anybody, absolutely killed it this week. Oh, we have Mary Priscilla at 645. I missed Mary. Way to go, Mary, at 645. But our winner this week, and I want to make sure I get this right, guys, absolutely unbelievable volume, is, where are you? Where'd you go? Totally blowing it here. I just saw her. Oh, there we are. Kristen Smalls at 1,231. So, Kristen, congratulations on 1,231 team volume points. So, awesome, awesome, awesome work. So, moving on, guys. I want to see if there's any questions thus far. Anybody? Any questions? No. Okay. So guys, what I want tonight's topic to be about is going to be organization. Okay. I really want to talk to everybody about organization because it really, every now and then I realize how important it is when I ask people if I could see, hold on one second, guys. Man, oh man. Okay. It really strikes me sometimes when I see people's lists and I say, let me see your list. And I've been there. We've all been through it. And guys, I want to just tell you, your list, this business, if you are not organized in such a way with your prospects and certain things, and I'm going to show you exactly what I do, you are losing money, potential money every day. Because you're probably not able to follow up efficiently. You haven't been able to know exactly what your last conversation was about. You're forgetting people, all right? Or you're not working efficiently where you can speed things up and talking to more people at the same time. So your list, guys, is not your messenger on Facebook. Your list is not your Facebook messages. Your list is not your email address book. Your list is not your friends list on Facebook. Your list is not yellow sticky notes all over the place. Your list is not 3 different notebooks that are all over the place. Your list is not, some notes on your iPhone, some notes on your computer, and you're just all over the place. Your list is just not writing somebody's name down on a piece of paper. That's the other thing. Your list just isn't a name. Your list is keeping track of every single thing, what you spoke about that person, so you can follow up and talk to them efficiently. So for me, what I use is Evernote. And the reason I like Evernote is because it's wireless and it syncs with all your devices. So I have Evernote on my desk, my iMac computer at home, which I'm on now. I have it on my MacBook laptop, but it doesn't need to be, this is not an Apple thing. So you could be on your desktop, your laptop, and your phone, and they're constantly syncing with each other, okay? They talk to each other. So now I want to show you exactly what my Evernote looks like and how I use it and some of the little tools that come with it. And all I'm going to say is you need to be organized. And God, it's just so important because otherwise you're really hurting yourself. So I'm going to share my screen and get right into my Evernote. So the way Evernote works, guys, is that basically you have notebooks, okay? You have notebooks, and in each notebook, you have notes, okay? And picture a notebook just like a notebook in school. You have a notebook, and you write on the cover of the notebook the subject, and then in that, you have the pages. Well, each page is a note, okay? And you can easily create a new notebook by just clicking New Notebook. This is the desktop version. Now, what I do, and the one you guys use the most, is my prospect list that I got from Darren Hardy, the way I name it, is Families I'm Gonna Help Next. That's what I call it. So I created a new notebook up here, and I had Families I'm Gonna Help Next, and then this is my prospect list, okay? And the way it works, and I'll just take an example. This is Samantha, okay? And each note, I put the name of the note as their name, and I date every time I speak to them what we spoke about, okay? So for example, like on January 5th, I sent step 3. On January 5th, I sent step 4. January 6th said doesn't know which one is good for her because has arthritis in her joints. Guys, this is why this is important, because next time I follow up, if she says no to me, I will go back and read this and I can say, hey, how's the arthritis doing in your joints? This is a relationship marketing business. And if you go for the kill of a sale so quickly and you rush forming people and building that relationship, you're never going to be able to have somebody buy a challenge pack or be in the group. Guys, newsflash, people buy into a leader before they buy into a product. So if they don't buy into you, they're not going to buy 21 Day Fix. If they don't feel you value them and truly care, then you're not going to get anywhere. So you need to be keeping track of everything you say. Like right here, January 7th. This was January. Wrote back, said, sorry, can't get package this month. Asked if I run them again. February, sent the invite for February. She didn't buy it. March, sent follow-up. Clicked group for my Spring Fitness Challenge group. Clicked going for when I did a post on Facebook. Right here, April 1st, kids are sick, also drained by the end of the day. I wrote back, asked how her nutrition was. She said she was drained, wrote back, eating fruit, yogurt. I sent invite for April. Guys, this has led to, right here, today, June 8th, ordered, ready for June. The point I'm trying to make is that I am keeping track of every darn conversation I have with everybody, guys. Everything. I'm not saying you need to write a story, but you should have cliff notes of every single thing you're talking to the person about because you need to build a relationship. And when I have 36 people on my list right now, there's no way you can remember. And the great thing with Evernote is it can be sorted. And again, you're not all going to remember this. This is recorded. But you can sort this by the date updated, the date you created the note. So I have it by date updated. Why? Because guess who the people are I need to follow up with? The ones down here that I haven't spoken to in a while. All right? So the point being is it also sorts it by the order that you updated it. But this is some cool other features. If I am simply here in the main screen, these are all the different notebooks I have, and I'll show you guys some of them. I can search Samantha, and here are the two Samanthas that I have. And I can click right on Samantha, the one I was just showing you guys, and boom, here's her ad. I can search step 3. That's me using the invite process. Anybody on any note that has the word step 3 in it is going to come up on the left-hand side. Okay? So it's searchable. Another thing you can do, you can add tags like hashtags. Right up here, it has you where you can add a tag. So you could create a tag and make it anything you want. So for example, I have a tag right now for June 15th challenge group. If you look right here on the bottom, June 15th challenge group. So anytime somebody orders a challenge pack, I put the tag for that challenge group. So now when I know who's in my challenge group, guess what? Here are my people right here. Samantha, Amanda, Carmen, Dione, Tanisha. Like you can create your own tags. If you want to create a tag for step 3 or step 4, the 5-step invite, you make it your own. And on the left-hand side here are all the tags that I've created. If you notice, every month I have one for the challenge group. All right? I have them for steps. If I want to search a given month and I want to tag somebody, who am I up to? Who are all the people I'm up to on step 3 with? I can put that as a tag and then search. I have 25 people right now I got to step 3 that I have as follow-ups. Okay? You can't do this by scrolling your Facebook messages or being all over the place. So this is my prospect list. Another notebook, the other one I use the most. And guys, this one, oh my God, it saves me so much time. Business documents. This one is huge. Okay? I create notes. And these are the ones that I think will apply to you guys the most. Shakeology price. Whenever people give me a Shakeology objection, which we all get, guess what? I wrote it once, I wrote it good, and I copy and paste. New coach welcome letter. This is the new coach welcome letter some of you may have got from me. All right? Challenge pack. What is included in the challenge pack? When people ask, I have it all written out. Okay? Step 4. Step 3. Okay? I have every step saved right here. Videos. This is a big one. And I know some of you guys see this challenge group ad, first response. As many of you know, a couple months ago, I have a like page and I'm learning ads. I eventually want to do a team call about building a like page and how I'm learning to run ads. But I want to just to show you guys, I built my business to being an elite coach by just having my personal page. So I don't want you to see like, why is he skipping over that? It's because it's for my like page. So I just want to show you the things that apply to you that I used up until probably 6 months ago. Videos. This is a huge one. Videos. How many times do you have to send somebody the videos that are in step 3, Beachbody Challenge success stories. Ever feel like this? Or the video to focus T25 or P90X3 or PIO or 21-day fix, max 30, the breakthrough video from Shakeology, the exit video for our challenge group, 3-day refresh, 21-day fix extreme. Guys, I have it in one spot. So whether I'm on the computer or I'm on my phone, it's right there. I go in, I copy, I paste. If you are limited with your time, which we all are, and you're going to the back office on your phone trying to get to the video library, or you're scrolling your messages and then you need step 3 or you need to follow up with somebody, you are not organized and you're losing very good disciplined time and you're not efficient. Okay? This system of Evernote has allowed me to be very organized and have so much in Shakeology required. People are like, why can't I just do the challenge group without Shakeology? This is why. Home Direct. I just want Shakeology. I don't want to be in the challenge group. How do I get people to get on Home Direct so we get a Success Club point? I give them the reason why. Okay? I even took some of the stuff. This is the email message I send to prospective coaches. I don't want to go to the Files tab on our coaches page. It's too many steps. I go to my Evernote. It's right here. The one that I wrote that I gave to you guys. All right? On the left-hand side, it shows you the notes that you used most recently. Okay? And then your notebooks. It's so easy to use, guys. You create a notebook based on the way it is. Okay? And then you simply, from there, have your different notebooks. Now, this is the thing, guys. Do not get paralysis of analysis. What do I mean by that? Oh my God, this is so much. David, you have so many notes. I'm never going to get there. Look how many prospects you have. I'm never going to have time to put in all those steps with all these videos. I'm going to be up to 4 o'clock. I don't have time. My thing is here is just start. Start with a notebook for your prospects and start adding your people in there. Then start a notebook for business documents, and maybe every day add in some video links from the back office that you find you use the most, or add in the 5-step invitation process and have a note for each step. I've built this over months, okay? It's been an unbelievable tool for me, but don't sit here and wait. Make the decision to start. And maybe you're not a technology person. That's fine. I know a lot of people who aren't. So maybe Evernote isn't for you. But then maybe you need to get a good binder with dividers and you need to be organized. And it needs to come with you everywhere. And you got to treat it like it's like your Bible. All right? You got to stay organized. Or maybe you're like, you know what? I'm all over the place. I need to learn something. Then do Evernote. All right? It's not going anywhere. It's an unbelievable piece of software that is free. Okay? That is free. And guys, you can get really creative. I haven't even got into some of the things, but you could do voice notes. You can record yourself right here, the microphone, and leave voice notes. All right? You can share certain notes with people. You can set reminders. Like, you know what? I need to follow up with, so-and-so next week. You click on here, the little reminder. You add a date. You click on the calendar, the time, and then you're going to get an alert on your phone or on here. It's going to pop up like a text alert and reminding you to do something. There's so many tools here. I don't even use half the stuff. I simply use it for my prospects and to keep track. And one tip, if you do use it and you speak to 3 people, don't speak to 3 different people you follow up with and then go, I'm going to get to the Evernote later. If I finish a conversation with somebody, I go to my Evernote. I always have it open. I put in the date. I type in a quick synopsis of exactly what we discussed, and then I'll go to the next person. I speak to them. I go to my Evernote. I speak to the next person. I go back to my Evernote. And then I'm done. And if I did it on my phone, I know when I come home and go on my computer, boom, it's synced up. Everything is synced up automatically. Don't say I'm going to get to my Evernote later. Work incongruent with yourself. Have it open and working. If you're on your phone, then open up the app, the Evernote app, and go in there and update it. Okay? But guys, I challenge you, take the first step and get organized. I can't say it enough that people think they have a list and you really don't have a list. And that's why your business is struggling, because you're not efficient. You need to be efficient. Okay? I want to open up to some questions on Evernote or anything else. So unmute your lines. Are there any questions? Anybody? Anybody? No questions? Let me see by a show of hands. Who's honestly, show of hands. Let's be transparent because I was there. Who is not organized enough with their business? Raise their hand. I see a lot of hands. That's good. That's good. Your business has just grown today. Okay? Your business. What's up with everybody turning their screens on? I don't see anybody's pictures. Oh my God, everybody doesn't want to be seen? I like seeing you all. Yeah, Shannon's sticking her tongue out of me. Yeah, I don't see a lot of people. So if there's no questions, guys, then I guess my point is go get Evernote now if you're not organized and give it a shot and do it and get yourself organized.
Downloading it as we speak.
What? Somebody has a question. How does Evernote work with Google Docs? I have a mass list of over 500 contacts I ever reach out to. Would Evernote replace that? So it depends what works better. It depends. I have a master list of over 500 contacts I ever reach out to. Would Evernote replace this? My question to you is, how are you keeping track of 500 contacts? Because I have a notebook for cold leads that if I'm following up with somebody and they're blowing me off for so long, I have a notebook for cold leads. I move them, and then I go back to the cold lead notebook once every couple of months. So I'm going to be honest, if you have a 500 running list, I don't know how you can manage that. I don't. So Google Docs is great. I have Google Docs. Our coach training is in Google Docs. I use that, and Google's great. I know other people use. I know Sharice uses that a lot. It's great. But for me, that having a 500 contact list, I don't know. Evernote could maybe help you become more organized because I don't know how you have a system with that. Is there a way we can get some of your notes? I would like to copy some of your templates. Sure, Gina. I will. All right, guys. I'm going to copy. I'll put it in. If you all can copy, yes. I'm looking at it now. You can all copy if I post it into the notes. So I'm going to post it into the notes, some of the business stuff. So hold on. So let me go through ones I think you guys could use. Shakeology price, that's the first one. Let me give you, here is my note on Shakeology price. This is what I explain to people when objection about Shakeology price. So hold on, I'm just gonna go down the ones I get the most. Challenge pack. This is everything in a challenge pack. Challenge pack one. The 5-step invites I'm not going to do because you guys all have that. This is my new challenger welcome message. This is what I've said to everybody, and I send to all my new challengers. You just have to personalize it, maybe take out a couple things. Oh, it won't let me do that. Maybe it's too long. Interesting. Nope, I can't send that one. All right, hold on. Let me go on. Shakeology required. Why we require Shakeology. This is another good one. Let's see if it lets me do this. Hopefully it does. Yep, that's Shakeology. Home Direct. This is how I get people and what I tell them so they get Home Direct, so you get the Success Club point. Remember, make sure you're taking out my website if it's listed there. And I think that was the big ones I used the most. Are there any other ones that you saw that you want to say? Jeannie, you want to unmute yourself, or anybody want to say anything?
No, Dave, those look like the main ones. I liked some of your wording, and that's helpful to me. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to print it out of the document in the chat. Do you know how to do that?
No, I think you could why don't you just click on it and try to highlight them all and copy them.
I did, but it's not letting me.
Is anybody else able to copy and paste?
I copied it in notes on my iPhone and then just put it over.
Oh.
I
All
just
right.
highlighted it, hit copy, and then went into my notes and just put it in.
Okay, let me try that.
I'm on a computer. You can't copy it either.
Huh.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's the computer.
However, you can take a screenshot of it and then
Right.
save it as an image. Hey, David, I have one comment.
Yep.
I love your templates, first of all, so thank you. It's a huge time saver. I use templates in my own job. I think, I don't know how you feel about this. I don't want to reword anything really. However, I do want to make it easier to read, maybe bullet-wise. I have had people comment to me when I send them something, I'll read through this later and get back to you. So some of the things, I guess just some of the things that we copy and paste. So what I'm trying to do is just bullet them so that instead of it being sentences that they're reading, that they're looking down at the bullets.
Well, just, one thing that I've learned and read is that people in this day and age do not read left to right anymore. They read up and down. So,
right.
Now, you got to realize that you notice, I don't have it here. Under my challenge pack, I have it written a second way with bullets. Because it depends on the person who I'm dealing with. Because I try to talk to everybody in the language they speak. If they're writing back in long paragraphs, if they're writing short things, I go back short things. I try to mirror them. So you have to just do what works, but it's still the same thing. But that's totally fine.
Right, whether it's conversational or, giving them the information. Got it.
Exactly. Yep.
Thanks.
Yep. Anybody else? Questions?
David, I have one.
Yep.
With the notebooks, is there like a maximum amount of notes you can put in each notebook? Do you know? Or
No,
is it
it's
unlimited?
endless. The memory's endless. I think I forget how big, you may have to upgrade to the paid version, which is still dirt cheap. I mean, I have a total of, I wonder if you can give me a number. I can't see the number, but I must have a couple hundred notes.
Okay.
With all my notebooks. And I haven't had an issue.
Okay, thanks.
Yep. Maria Peterson, I have 645 notes. There you go.
David, I have one more question.
Yep.
Would you be willing to share a list of your notebooks? That's what I have found the most difficulty wondering what I should organize. So I don't need to know necessarily what's in it, but if you would share the list of notebooks.
I'll share the screen and show you, but some of them may not apply to you because they have to do with what I'm going to add. So let me go through them. So business expenses I have is one. This one wouldn't apply to you. Not it doesn't apply to you, but it's and when I have some ads, business docs, yes. Size ad, no. Coach prospects, I have a notebook for coach prospects. That's another ad. Coach training. So the 30-day coach training that is provided to all you guys, I have that in there. This is one that would apply to you. All right, so a couple of them. I have many of my coaches are here. Cold leads, I will move people when I really feel it's not working out. I have 69 people in there. They're prospects, but I don't follow up them as frequent. Because again, you don't want your prospect list to be too big. So mine is right now 38 people that I have that I'm currently actively working with. Okay. Customer lead program. I have one for every time I get a new customer lead. When you get to Emerald or higher, they go in here, their name, the date, first Coach Business Center, because I have two business centers. I added them to Automatic CEO. That doesn't apply to everybody. I have their email address in here and their phone number. Again, Automatic CEO is a software that I use. But I put in their information and I date it. So that's the notebook for customer leads. All right? People of mine that become customers that maybe don't become coaches, I can move them to the customer notebook. I don't use it as much. Evernote, they give you that when you start. Families I'm going to help. Coach training. Sometimes I form a notebook of the people that are in my coach training group so I can simply see who's going through the training quickly instead of scrolling to the Facebook page and looking at the 25 people I know who my coaches are. Another ad, new coaches. I have a notebook for that. I have a notebook for the Success Club Lead Program, which when you hit Success Club, when you get 10 points a month, if you're an Emerald or higher, you are given free customers. So I have them in here, and I do the same thing, the date, their information that you get in the back office, and what I did. So that's that one. And then I have a to-do list. Again, I think that's one Evernote automatically puts in there. I really don't use that much. That's basically all. I'll tell you right now, Shannon, my two biggest ones I am in every day is families I'm going to help next and my business docs. I am in them every day. Those are the ones that I'm in the most. Hopefully that helped.
Thanks.
Yep. Anybody else on anything? Wow, I'm really surprised. What's with everybody and their cameras off? Are we starting a trend? Holy cow.
Dave,
Yeah.
Dave,
Yeah.
I didn't set that. I have no idea why that happened. So I think it's something on your end because I noticed that a lot of people were like that tonight. I just popped up that way.
Wow. All right.
So
Maybe
I'm not sure if it's a setting on your end, but
it may be because I was on another computer and then I came in a different way because of everything going on at work. So yeah, I have no clue I know if it is either because I could probably undo everybody's thing.
Hey Dave,
There's a
I
little
was the
camera.
same way, but I had to go into my settings and turn off the safe driver mode. So if they click on the video, the little screen pops up, and if the video has got the red line through it, if they unclick it, the video will come back up.
Yeah, video.
Like they might have to do it from their device, whether it's their phone or their computer.
All right, I'm not going to keep everybody. All right, so anyway, yeah, you can turn it off on your own by clicking the little camera icon at the bottom next to the microphone once it's audio. But anyway, yeah, there it is. Yeah, there Gina just popped up. There you are. All right, so that's it, guys. Any other questions? If Catherine, if you're on the call, I know we have a scheduled call, so we'll hang up and click back on. I don't know if you're on. There's a lot of us on. We'll jump on for our one-on-one call. But otherwise, guys, if there's no questions, my challenge to you is this. Number one, get your ass to Summit. Get your ass to Summit. Make it happen, okay? It will change you. It will change your business. Number two, start doing Evernote. And if you're scared of it, do it. If you're afraid to get started, do it. If you're saying you don't have time, do it. This will give you more time in the end. So otherwise, guys, have a great night, and I will talk to you guys all soon. Bye-bye.